Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at VRA. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. So it seems that we're going to have a bloody Monday tomorrow, or right, it's already Monday where I'm at. It's past 12 a.m., but you can see that we're starting to come back down, and hopefully we can hold the 20 EMA as support on the daily chart. You can see that we got overextended from the EMAs a bit. Now you're coming back for support. You do have your bullish cross. That is your confirmation of the uptrend over there where the 20 EMA crossed above the 55 EMA. That's your confirmation. Then you did have the EMA squeeze right over here. A squeeze is basically where the 20 EMA comes close to the 55 EMA, and then it slings off of it and propels the price to the upside. That's basically what a squeeze is, and it typically acts like a bullish cross, right? When you get a bullish cross, you see the appreciation in price. Once you get a squeeze, you see an appreciation in price. So you have to look for those things. And right now, if you lose the 20 EMA, look for the 55 EMA as support, and that's sitting currently at 0.03950. Make sure to put some buy orders at that price. If we lose the 55 EMA, look for the 786 on the fib, and the fib I have set up here from the swing high of April 18th to the swing low in July, from the previous all-time high pretty much to the swing low over here. We have our targets over here by the end of the bull market. We're looking at the 1.618 sitting at 19 cents, almost 19 and a half cents. Not saying we're going to get there, but we can even get overextended to the upside and get to 41 cents, but nobody knows how far we can get up, right? So you have to be taking profits along the way. But the 786 sitting at 0.0366 is a nice entry point as well, because as you can see, we do have a swing high over here, and typically when you start losing support, you look for swing highs, right? If you lose the EMAs, there you have a swing high. That's where we potentially can land back on. Now, taking a look at the daily RSI, you want to look for support and where is going to be the support. So over here, you do have a couple of support lines. So how do you look for support is you see where previously you have been testing as a resistance, so this line has been tested as resistance twice. So you can see over here, I'm just going to highlight the area so you can see. So that's one rejection. Then you have your next rejection over here. And from there, you broke above, went below it, and broke above it again. So perhaps what you're looking for is a back test right now. If you start losing that, you look for lower support levels. And we do have a lower support level over here, as you can see. Another rejection over here, and another rejection over here. Anything else? Yeah, so you look at these rejections, and what do they mean is when you get rejected, you create a resistance level on the RSI, but once you break that resistance, you typically come back down for support, and we're looking to come back down for support. If you lose this support line, you're coming back down for the lower one. You lose the lower one, you're coming back down even lower. There is a nice support area over here, as you can see. I'm just going to mark that as white as well so it doesn't look distracting. So you can see that you can look for a bounce on this level as well. So a couple of support levels below us, we might get even below that. But if we're losing this support line, then I would say that would be the best opportunity to get as much VRA tokens as possible, right? But once you see a bounce, you put your buy orders at a certain price, whether that price is 5 cents, 3 cents, 2 cents, it doesn't matter. If you see a bounce from this support and you see the price coming back up, that's where you want to buy in, because you see a bounce on the RSI, and that means that you pretty much tested the support and you're coming back up. Obviously, what can happen is we test support, come back up, then come back down, right? Is the ABC correction, and you come back down even lower. And what do? You buy in lower as well. So don't buy in at all in, right, at one price. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say. Now, jumping into Kucoin, on the daily chart, you can see that the stochastic RSI is pretty much coming back down to this overbought, to this oversold area. And this is the best area to buy typically, because you can see that every time you get here, you get a move towards the upside. So once you see the stochastic RSI come back down here, make sure to have some buy orders as well. On the MACD, it seems like we're going to create a bearish cross, right? And this bearish cross would be a confirmation of a downtrend. So it's a lagging indicator, obviously. So once you get the bearish cross, the downtrend has already happened, right? So we have been in a downtrend on for a couple of days, right? So it's just a confirmation. So if you see a bearish cross, you can potentially sell and buy in lower. That's typically how it works, but not a financial advisor here as always. Next up, we do have another fib set up over here from the swing low in July to the swing high in August. And from here, you came back down, got supported by this level over here, which was your nice support level. Actually, here you bounced off of it once, and you had another bounce from here again. So potentially what could happen is if you come back down to this area, 0.0259 cents, that would be a nice price entry as well, but that would be pretty low, right? You would say, but you can never be certain of anything in this market. So we may even come back down as low as 2.5 cents, and that would be a whopping 50% correction. But realistically, I don't think that's going to happen. We're going to get supported either by the golden ratio, the 0.618, or the 786. Now, we do have a technical target here sitting at 1.618 at 0.0781 cents, 861 cents. I do apologize. And that is the target after you have broken this high over here. As you can see, that was your swing high of the fib. You came back down, bounced off the 0.5, and now you're on your way to this target. So what you're looking for is to find support, and I do think we can find support at the 786 if we continue in this downtrend. Now, if you just bear with me for a second here, if I zoom in, you can see that we do have a pattern playing out. So the blue lines show us that we potentially are in a bull flag. A bull flag is essentially a move towards the upside. Then you have your little pullback, and the pullback consists of this channel down pattern. So basically you're going in a channel down until you break out. How do you target this pattern? Is you take the pole, which you take from the start of the impulsive wave all the way to the top where you started the correction, and you place it where you think the breakout is going to happen. And wherever that is, it pretty much gives us a target over here at 0.092 cents, right? That's your target from this bull flag. But what could also happen is you can see here is we potentially can be in a falling wedge as well. It all depends on the support, where we land on the support, because you can see that if we get supported by the 20 EMA, then we can be tightening up with this price. It all depends on how the price moves. So if we come back lower and bounce off the blue line, then we're losing the orange line, obviously, and that's no longer a falling wedge, which as well is a bullish pattern. And the pattern target from here is the technical target, I mean, is where it was formed. So here, if I just remove this so it's not distracting you, if I remove these, right, you can see that this potentially can be a falling wedge. The target would be where the wedge was created over here at 0.06676. But it all depends on where the support is. So if you see yourself losing this support and coming back down, well, it's not really support right now, but if you see yourself coming back down to this blue line, then you're in a bear flag, in a bull flag, I do apologize, right? Then you're invalidating and you no longer have this potential falling wedge playing out, right? But, you know, we'll see. We'll see if you get supported by the 20 EMA over here, right? And you do something like this and you break out, you could potentially call this a falling wedge. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Either way, have your buy orders ready at this support line at the 20 EMA. Have your buy orders ready at the 0.786 on the fib. That's 0.04081 cents. Okay, so that's potentially your good entry point where you can come back down like this, bounce off the fib level, and then shoot up for that next technical target. So this potentially can be the last pullback in the market until we have that euphoria stage coming in towards the end of the year, because I do think Elon Musk is going to have some crazy tweet by the end of the year to send everyone into FOMO basically, and that's really when you should be taking profits. So yeah, it's all about this support here, bull flag or falling wedge, doesn't matter. Either way, it's a bullish pattern, and you just know where the support is, right? you have your support levels, you have your sell order levels. So here, as you can see, we got rejected from the 1.414 over here. You bounced off of it perfectly, came back down, and then you're potentially coming back down below the previous swing high over here at 0.0499 cents, right? If you lose that, come back to the 20 EMA, you lose the 20 EMA, look for the 786, look for the 55 EMA on the daily chart. And after that, like I said, the 1.618 over here sitting at 0.076 cents is waiting for all of us. And I do think we're going to have a nice appreciation on VRA, but don't expect like $1.50, $2, guys. Please manage your expectations. Obviously, we can get there, right? If you really think you're going to get there, then more power to you. Hold until you become blue, right? Until you turn blue. But I would suggest that one should start taking profits, because if you are going to be holding for too long, you can ride the wave up and you're going to ride the wave down all the way to the bottom of the bear market. And that's what a lot of people did in 2017. And this run, I intend to, not that I was a part of the previous run, but this run I intend to take profits, right? And make some gains in order to buy back in at the next strong pullback that I think we're going to get in December or January, or perhaps even November. Everybody's expecting a pullback in January or December. The market makers can just decide to have a correction in November. You never know. So always be prepared for both outcomes. And yeah, look for this pattern to play out. We'll see what it is. Is it a bull flag? Is it a falling wedge? And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching. Let me know if I missed out anything on the charts. Please make sure to check out the Telegram chat, which is a great place to find any answers you potentially seek. Because if you have a problem with a transaction, a problem with anything really crypto related, you can go into the chat, ask, and there are a lot of guys who are going to help you out instantly. As well, the Discord server is a great place to find some quick TA updates on your favorite projects. You can request them. I'll do my best to answer as soon as I can. And plus, we get some news out there, and basically we can just chat in both of those chats. So thank you for watching. Make sure to check out the 2 videos on your screen right now. I'm going to catch you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.